the California School Boards Association, and the California Library Association.
Mariposa County, the home of Yosemite, is rich in history and exquisite beauty. It is a delightful little place full of warm, down-home people that welcome visitors from all over the world to come to see their backyard. The Mariposa County Visitors Bureau is privileged to be able to help you visit us through this program.
When we reach the verdant valley and the winding mountain stream, see great cliffs and waterfalls pass in review. Find the skies by day all sunny and at night bedecked with stars, then we know that we are in Yosemite.
Well, hello everybody. Here we are in Yosemite National Park. Specifically, we have come up here to Glacier Point. This is about as beautiful a view of Yosemite as you're going to get anywhere in the park. I'm standing here with Ranger Scott Getteman. And Scott, you know why we're here and what we want to talk to you about.
Sure do. We're going to talk about Half Dome.
Half Dome, there it is, right over there. That's an amazing formation over there. Tell us exactly what is Half Dome.
Half Dome is a granite monolith. It is basically evidence of the glaciers that came through here in Yosemite Valley that formed Half Dome, and it's basically a huge piece of granite, an outcropping, if you will, and evidence of the glaciation and the formation of Yosemite Valley.
It's not a mountain.
No, it is not a mountain.
And how did it get the name Half Dome?
Well, just basically by its shape. A lot of people say, well, it's kind of a dome, and as a glacier went through, it's basically sheared in half, hence the name Half Dome.
So the glacier, when it went through thousands of years ago, literally just sheared off the side of that huge piece of granite.
Exactly, and if we look at the formation of the valley, Half Dome and other features are good evidence of the glaciation and the movement through Yosemite.
Now, this is obviously holds some records, doesn't it? The biggest, the broadest, the highest, the thickest. Tell us, get us excited about Half Dome.
Well, Half Dome is not the largest piece of exposed granite, that's El Capitan, but certainly up there. It's really an American icon, one of the symbols of Yosemite National Park. And when you think of Yosemite, you think generally of three things. You think of Yosemite Falls, El Capitan, and Half Dome. And I think, regardless of any size or shape, it kind of embodies the spirit and the magnitude and just the sheer beauty of Yosemite.
It is an icon, and look up here, we've got all these people, I guess millions of people come up here every year to photograph, to have their picture made in front of it, to look at it, to marvel at it. But we're going to go one step ahead of that, because anybody can come up here and take a picture of Half Dome. We have been invited to actually climb Half Dome. Now, I immediately accepted because I'm thinking, wow, what an amazing experience. The question I want to ask you now is, what have I gotten myself into?
You've got yourself into an adventure of a lifetime, a 16-mile plus round-trip hike, 4,000-foot elevation gain, but you're going to see some of the most beautiful scenery anywhere.
Now, are we going to be going up? Obviously, we're not going to be going up the front sheer part of it. We're going to be going up the back part of Half Dome.
You're going to be going up cables that were originally put in, that they're steel cables, and they were put in the early 1900s, and you're going to go up and you're going to see Vernal Fall, Nevada Fall, you're going to go through Little Yosemite Valley and go right up the side and end up on the top.
Will we literally be standing on the, if we were up there right now and you had binoculars, would you be able to see me waving up on the very top of Half Dome?
Yes, you will, and it'll be quite a treat.
Wow. Do you think we're in shape for this trip?
Well, you look like
we're from the city.
You look like you're in shape. You need plenty of food, plenty of water. Pace yourself, and it's a tough trip, but well worth it.
Well, let's just step out of the way and take a look, because that's our goal right there. We're getting ready to climb that big old piece of granite over there called Half Dome. Okay, here we are. It's a little before 9 o'clock on a beautiful Thursday morning. We're here, and tell everybody exactly where we are right now.
We're here in the official parking lot for Yosemite for all outdoor backpacking activities.
So this is where the backpackers come and park their cars before they head up on their hike.
Yeah, park their cars, get all their food, all their gear, anything that smells at all out into the bear lockers.
Yeah, now that's a whole nother story because we could have started about 15 minutes earlier, except we had to clean everything out of the car because bears would try to get inside the car.
It's true, they're very good at that. It's kind of like those little pop-top tuna fish cans. You go to the grocery store, you pop the top, you've got your tuna fish. A car looks about like one of those for a bear. You just slide your nails right in between the door frame and the top of the car and pull down.
So
and
you mean a
climb in.
bear could actually get in our car?
No problem.
And a bear could smell any kind of a scent of any kind of food. You said we couldn't even leave like a tube of toothpaste in there.
Nope. Strawberry toothpaste, mint toothpaste still smells like mint or strawberry. Bears don't know that there's not a flat of strawberries in your car.
Okay, so we have bear-proofed our car right over here. Peter, we haven't introduced you. You and Ann both are from Yosemite Guides. They're going to be our guides on this trip. Ann is our official guide. Peter is our pack mule, right?
That's right.
He's carrying all the heavy stuff here. And I got to tell you, you all do this all the time. Cameron and I are from the city, and this is a big deal for us. This is exciting.
It is exciting. I'm thrilled every time I go out.
Really?
Yeah.
And we're going to have what kind of experiences along the way, or do we know?
We don't know. That's the fun about going out. Every time I go out, I have a different experience.
Okay, Ann, you start. I'll be right behind you, and there's the mule third in line. We're off to Half Dome. Ann has spotted something here right in the middle of the trail.
Yeah, well, we've been talking about bears a lot, and this looks like a pile of bear scat. And wow, it got somebody's apple, and it's been eating manzanita berries. You can see one right here. Some manzanita seeds. Yeah.
So this is the kind of thing an experienced trail guide looks for, is bear poop to kind of give an I mean, we know a bear was here, we know what the bear ate, and we know to be on the lookout for bears.
Yeah, we do. We know that definitely it probably got into somebody's food. And I always look at bear scat because in the spring, they've been eating grasses. It's green. I can tell what they've been eating.
Now, can a bear sniff out the fact that I'm carrying the candy in the back of my pack here? Would a bear be able to smell my pack
Certainly.
from a distance and come toward me?
Bears rarely approach people for food. It's a rare thing. So I feel quite safe when I'm actually carrying my pack. But if I were to put my pack down and leave it, then that would be fair game for a bear.
Yeah. This story is quickly becoming a bear story instead of a hiking story to Half Dome. Our main purpose is to get to Half Dome. But this was interesting, and I'm glad we saw it because I was about to step in it. And that wouldn't have been a very exciting way to start off our trip. So when you're hiking Half Dome, be sure and look at the trail because you never know what you're going to step in, right?
Yep, you got it.
All right, we're stepping around it and proceeding. We're crossing Happy Isles Bridge, and Ann, I'm a sucker for this kind of site right here, but you say that we're going to see lots of this kind of scenery on the way there.
It's going to get even more rugged and how can you say more beautiful than this? But yeah.
Wow. We've got the water running. We've got, what mountain is this? What piece of...
We're looking all the way out the edge to Glacier Point.
Glacier Point up here. And what's over here?
That's North Dome, and you're seeing the edge to the right of Basket Dome.
Wow. There is so much to see.
Yeah.
How are we going to pace ourselves so that we don't just stop? I don't just stop us as we round every bend and say, oh, wow, look at this. Let's stop and talk about it.
I'm going to have to let you know that there's another one, another one, another one. We're going to have to pick our sights carefully.
Okay, here is the sign that tells us what?
How far it is. So if we were headed all the way to the top of Half Dome today, we'd be going 8.2 miles one way. To our campsite, it's going to be about 6.5. And then you can see if you wanted to go 211 miles, you could take the John Muir Trail.
To Mount Whitney.
Uh-huh.
We're not going to go that far, but this is a, you know, this really kind of sets the stage too. It looks like the kind of sign that should be out here.
Yep.
It looks old and historic, and you wonder how many hikers over the years have stopped here, read these mileages, kind of sucked it up, and known that that's how far they got to go.
Wondered if they have enough water. Yep, you got it.
This steep, steep trail, how did it get here? This isn't natural.
No, it's not. This was created, actually it was a vision of a man named George Anderson. George Anderson's the man who made the cables up Half Dome. He wanted a trail straight on up. He wanted to go right up Nevada Falls and stay on the north side. So he got the park to invest a little bit of money in his trail work, but he used his life savings.
When was this? When did he build it?
This is in the 1880s, 1882.
How did he build it?
This is the kind of thing you would do with muscle and mule,
Did
rope.
he blast it out of here?
You know, I'm not sure exactly his techniques, but dynamite must have been part of it.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people are passing us. Are they all going to Half Dome?
The folks that are going to Half Dome started at 6 or 7 this morning.
Oh, okay.
These people are generally headed up probably to the top of Vernal Falls, up the Mist Trail, which is quite a popular trail here. It's the most popular trail in Yosemite.
So you see people on this trail who are going to all different degrees of difficulty destinations.
Yeah, so you can go 1.5 miles to the top of Vernal Falls up a set of 550 stairs, or you can climb all the way to the top of Nevada Falls for about a 5-mile round trip, or you can do the whole 17 and get to the top of Half Dome.
Well, let's see how they're holding up. How y'all holding up?
Oh, hey, we are holding up.
You doing okay?
We're doing great.
Nobody's out of breath?
Yeah, this must be the downhill part.
Where are you heading? Where are you going?
Where are we going? We're going up to, well, actually as far as she'll go.
Oh, okay. Up we go. It's uphill all the way from here on. We have left the flat country. We're heading up the rest of the way. It's all uphill. Now, you're telling us that this is our first really, oh, well, look. There are all kinds of people on the bridge.
Yeah, this is a classic stop for people. This is your first great view of Vernal Falls. And a lot of people just come here and stop and take a rest. You can feel the mist and the wind coming off the water here over the Merced River.
This is just beautiful. Oh, there are the falls.
Yeah, right there.
Up there. Oh, this is just beautiful looking up here. There they are off in the distance. Just beautiful. So a lot of people just come up here, take pictures, rest, and then head back down to the valley floor.
Have some lunch. They climb out on the rocks, have some lunch. You've got a great view of Liberty Cap here above Vernal Falls. It's a gorgeous spot.
You know, I don't think people really realize and appreciate until they get here the size of everything here. Everything in Yosemite is big.
It's massive. Yeah, and we have just barely left the valley. The valley's only 7 miles long by 1 mile wide. We've just come out of the main valley into the Merced River Valley. The park's 1,200 square miles.
Yeah.
It's a huge place.
And everywhere you look, I mean, this is a nice view down here, just looking down at the rocks and the water and, you know?
Yeah, it's beautiful. And the Merced River's down now. Imagine this 3-4 times this flow.
Imagine the sound of it.
Yes, deafening.
Peter's found an actual running water fountain. What's that doing all the way up here?
This is the last one you'll find. There's a water fountain here, and there's actually flushing toilets down over there.
And that's the last one of those we're going to find. And where does this water come from?
That's being piped all the way because this is treated water, so it's chlorinated.
Okay, so the last wonderful, this looks like a nice historic old water fountain here.
Yep.
The last water fountain here, the last
Flushing toilets.
Flushing toilets there, and then we're really on our own.
We're on our own. We're going to run into a composting toilet a little later, but that's as nice as it's going to get. When they built this trail in 1857, this was a toll trail. You paid 75 cents. The toll booth was right around here. People carved their names in the rock. Some very famous folks that have come to Yosemite have their names carved there.
In this rock?
In this rock here, this is called Register Rock.
Wow, and they
Yep.
charged how much?
75 cents.
And how
per
many
person.
people would have been coming through here in the 1850s, 1860s?
You know, I'm not sure. You know, trickles, a few hundred, not the 4 million
What are
we
they,
get today.
trappers,
Gold
hunters?
miners, bear hunters, tourists from San Francisco. This place, as soon as people got here in 1851 and really saw it, tourism started in about 1854, and it took off. People wanted to see something so amazing, the sequoia trees, the valley.
So people would have been walking on this trail
Uh-huh.
for over 150 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we shouldn't leave our name on this rock today. This is not politically correct to do this today.
No.
But it's a piece of history,
Yeah, it certainly is.
and they certainly used to do it.
Yep.
Okay, it's called what? Register Rock?
Register Rock, yes.
We're passing Register Rock. We hadn't had to pay the 75-cent toll. We're heading straight up. I don't think I've got 75 cents. Oh my gosh. There it is, our first clear shot of Half Dome.
Yep, this is the back side of Half Dome.
Oh, look over here.
Yeah, this is Liberty Cap.
So, I've never even, have I seen Liberty Cap before from the,
No, you can't see it from the valley.
that's
You may-
beautiful in its own right.
Yes, it is.
Look at that.
Yeah, there's an old trail people used to climb to the top of Liberty Cap as well.
Oh, and there's a waterfall up here.
That's Nevada Falls.
Boy, all of a sudden, all of this just kind of opened up. Can we stop and just get a look at this?
Yeah.
There's Half Dome. We're going to be climbing that tomorrow. This peak right next to it over here is,
Mount Broderick, and this is Liberty Cap.
and look up here, here's the waterfall, which is just, you know, you get a whole different perspective at this altitude.
Yeah, well, here we are. We're at 5,400 feet, and we've gotten a reward for our climbing.
Yeah. Now I'm beginning to get a second wind that I've, you know, you get excited when you see things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look. Oh, boy. Boy, you can just stand here and see the whole thing.
Yep.
There it is. Half Dome. Okay, we have stopped here. Is this spring water coming out of the side of the rock?
You can consider it spring water. Ultimately, it's still snow runoff from the high country, filtering its way down.
And it's August.
Yep, it is.
Okay, we've stopped to have some trail mix and to look at a place that's got a very interesting name.
This is known as the Ice Cut. And the reason it has that name is, first of all, the trail was actually blasted through here. It used to be sort of a sheer slope. And then in the wintertime, the water filtering down here becomes a sheet of ice. So this is a place ice climbers like to go in the winter, but as a trail, it's often closed.
Yeah, I was going to say there's no way to get through here if it's this is solid ice in the
Some
wintertime.
of this can become a solid sheet, yeah.
Wow. And when did they do all this blasting? Is this an old
See.
thing or?
This is an old thing, but actually when they created the current trail, this is sometime in the 1900s. This is not an 1800s kind of
But
activity.
it's still done 100 years ago.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so we
Maybe
can
less.
just walk, because it's August and it's the ice is melted, we just walk right around this cut that if you were here in December, January, February, or March, we wouldn't be anywhere near able to do something like this.
Nope. And this is beautiful, and it keeps a few wildflowers still blooming. So in places where there are no other wildflowers around, we have wildflowers right here because of the water.
Boy, look at this. Well, here's one right here. Look at this. With the water and the little flower, look over here. This is just beautiful. Walking through this ice cut, who were these guys who made this trail? Who would look at a big piece of rock like this and say, oh, all we have to do is just blast it out and put a trail in? I mean, were these guys engineers? Were they?
Not necessarily. You know, a lot of people that came here were sailors and foreigners and folks who wanted to set up hotels. There was a hotel at the base of Nevada Falls. And people were thinking about mules and pack trains
But
and
this is
accessibility.
This is a huge engineering project
Yeah,
just to
it is.
blast this out.
It's incredible. The whole way up here is incredible, and the switchbacks, the stairs, all of it was an enormous feat.
Okay, we have just finished having lunch. We are here at the base of
Liberty Cap.
Liberty Cap. We are backpackless, and boy, it sure feels good
Yeah, it does.
to take that thing off.
Yep.
And we are walking in a place that is an amazing place up here. There's a kind of a flat granite
Granite slab, yeah.
just a slab up here. This is the water that's coming down from,
The high country, so the entire Merced River watershed.
look at this now, this is what's fun. Now these are the people who have hiked up here just to come to this spot.
Yeah.
They come over and swim in the river here
Yep.
and have their lunch and then head back down to the valley.
Yeah, and they've done a great about 6-mile loop, and it's beautiful.
Boy, what a wonderful place to spend some time. And then look over here. This is the top of Nevada Falls right here as it cascades over the side of, what do you call where we are right now? What is this formation called?
The precipice of Nevada Falls, I don't know.
All right, and then we're looking out across here. That's Glacier Point off in the distance, but we're really getting an amazing view here. And of course, I just keep looking over here at this because it's such a idyllic summer afternoon, just standing up here. Howdy, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I always see you on TV, LA,
Where are you from?
Los Angeles, and El Monte.
So you're hiking up from,
We start up at Glacier Point, and we're hiking out over Mammoth Pass.
explain to people watching this what it feels like being up here on a day like this, in a setting like this.
Well, it's hot, and then it's painful, but then when you see the beautiful mountains and the surroundings, and it makes it all worth it. There's no
Yeah.
other way to put it.
Do you think it's even possible to describe this to somebody who's never been up here and kind of experienced
You know,
this?
I've been hiking up here for 24 years through a Boy Scout troop and that, and I've taken back pictures, and there's nothing that can do it justice except actually getting back here and feel the experience.
What do you, when you say feel the experience, what do you mean?
Well, look at the mountains around you, the trees, the breeze, the birds chirping. You know, you can capture that on film and everything else, but it's nothing like actually just standing here. Well, you can feel the breeze now
Yeah.
and smell the fresh air, and nothing can do that justice.
Oh my gosh. Look at this.
Oh, and there's a rainbow. Look at the rainbow down there.
Oh,
Beautiful.
look. Nevada Falls.
Yeah, Nevada means snowy in Spanish, so snowy falls.
We got a rainbow going down there. And in the spring, this is about 4 or 5 times more than this.
Yep, yep.
Look
In the
at,
springtime, the water's just literally leaping out over here. You can't see it running down that face. Just
look at the face here, the sheerness of this face here, and the way the water just kind of pops right out. Wow, this
Yeah.
is just beautiful. And you go from the falls out to the park itself. Boy, this is, you could just stand here and, well, you could just stand here forever. Okay, we've left the falls and we've come back up to the little pool area that's up here. Before we leave, I just want to see what this water feels like. It's cool. It's not ice cold,
No.
but it's certainly clear.
Yeah, it is. It's had a little time since it was snow to heat up.
And it's like a little swimming hole up here. Look down here with the rushing water here. Oh, it's just beautiful. Now, you know why we came here and why I'm standing here with you, don't you?
I'm not sure.
I'm just trying to think of anything to postpone putting the pack back on and going the other 3.5 miles to camp.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, we could take our shoes off, soak our feet.
Yeah, but eventually we're going to have to load back up and head to camp. Now, we've got, how many feet high are we right now?
We're at 6,000 feet.
And we're going up to?
About 72 for camping.
For camping tonight.
Yeah.
Then we'll camp and get up in the morning and go the rest of the way.
Yep.
Well, we have arrived at our camp for the night. Ann is very excited because we've got this wonderful campfire situation we're getting ready to start over here. Ann, what are we going to have for dinner?
Well, I'm going to cook an Asian stir fry with peanut sauce for you and fresh basil.
Great.
Yep.
And Peter has already been hard at work setting up the tents. You've set my tent up over there, Peter. Why?
Well, you warned me that you snore a bit, so I figured we'd put you off in the woods to...
So I'm going to be out there fighting off the bears on my own.
Bear decoy with the snoring.
Bring this up and show everybody, because you've been talking about these things all day and I'd never seen one. This is a
bear canister, and this is really the answer to the bear problem here in Yosemite. This is a canister that a bear just cannot get any type of grip on it. They cannot, get their claws in to pry it open.
So how do you get the food in there?
Well, it has a lid with a tricky...
Screws. They hadn't figured out how to unscrew the screws
yet. They've not figured out how to carry coins yet.
Yeah, we've got a coin taped under there.
So, to unscrew the screws with. Okay, so when we get through eating tonight, we put all of our food in these bear cans and take them way off.
Uh-huh. You want to have them a good 100 feet away from you at least. And you need to put your toothpaste in there, all your toiletries, anything that smells remotely.
That they can smell.
Remotely.
And we're going to put them up there. And then the truth of the matter is, because we're not going to be able to shoot this in the middle of the night, what do you think the odds are that bears will visit us tonight?
A bear will come through and check out our bear boxes for sure.
You're sure?
I'm convinced of that.
So we're going to hear bears tonight.
Not necessarily. If you're snoring over here and we're asleep, I didn't hear bears come to my camp when I was up here before, but I'm sure that they did.
Okay.
And that's why you want to put it far off, because otherwise you're like this all night, wondering when the next bear's coming.
That's kind of what I'm thinking about right now. I mean, we're not afraid of bears, but it's kind of interesting when somebody tells you that, your campsite is going to be definitely visited by bears who are looking for food.
It definitely is, and we owe it to ourselves to store the food properly so we have plenty to eat, and we owe it to the bears so that they do not get further habituated to eating human food.
Yeah. Well, this is a wonderful campsite. I can't tell you how happy Cameron and I are to be here. It's been a long day, a very exciting day, even a more exciting day ahead of us tomorrow. We're going to eat, and it's almost 7 o'clock now. We're going to be in bed asleep by dark, don't you think?
I'd say by 9 or so.
With a good night's sleep ahead of us. And look right over here. Here's our $1 million view right through the trees here. We're looking out at...
We're seeing the backside of Liberty Cap.
Which is what we saw today when we were down where the Nevada Falls.
Yes, it is. And there's actually a trail you can see winding up to the top.
Wow. What a view. Good night, everybody. We'll see you in the morning if the bears don't carry us off. We're going to have a great night's sleep. Okay, here it is, the morning of our second day. Our bear report is that we had no bears in camp last night.
Not that we're aware of. If they came, they sneaked around Didn't touch anything.
Trust me, I was listening. I don't think we had any bears, and in a way, I'm kind of disappointed. I would have liked to have seen one, but I think we're better off without having the bears in camp. And I tell you what, the good thing is we're up, we're healthy, we're refreshed, we had a great breakfast, and there it is in front of us, all lit up in the morning sun. We've got a 2-mile hike to the base of Half Dome, and then we're going to start the real adventure. How long do you think it'll take us? About an hour to get there?
About an hour to the base of the subdome.
This makes the trails we were on yesterday seem like kid stuff. Look at this. Goodness gracious. We're going all the way up here. Look, you can see people on the top. Actually, that's not even the top. Look, there's some more mountain goats down there. Almost lost my balance. A lot of steps. Look out here. Here's a guy sitting in a tree, taking a break.
Resting legs.
You been up yet?
I was up 10 years ago. Haven't been up today or this week.
You going up today?
Oh yeah.
Just taking a little break.
Yeah.
Looking at everybody below us who's still climbing up. Look, they're all the way down the side. Here they come.
Hi.
Have you done this before?
Yes.
So this is your second trip up? What about you, Mom?
This is my second trip.
Your second trip?
Yeah, my second trip. It's great.
Okay, and there's Dad bringing up the rear.
Not Dad.
Oh, this isn't Dad? Where's Dad?
Dad's up there with Son.
Oh, there they are.
There they are. We're on our way.
We're almost to the top.
We're almost there. It's the greatest thing.
Right toward the end. Everybody sits down for one last kind of rest. And look what's ahead of us over here. There they are, climbing up the side of Half Dome on cables. That's what's still ahead. I guess this is the time for us to talk a little bit about the history of the cables, because these are unique to Yosemite, aren't they?
They are. The double set of cables was built in 1919 by the Sierra Club, but the original ascent of Half Dome was made by a man named George Anderson in 1875.
And how did he get up there?
Well, he tried several techniques, but finally he ended up creating his own bolt system, bolt by bolt. So he put in a bolt as far as he could reach up, climbed up on it with a rope, stood on that one, put in another bolt, and when he finished, there was a single line of bolts and a single rope coming down this 900-foot stretch.
So he would be pulling himself up there on a single rope.
Yeah, well, and then standing on a single bolt while he created another one.
And wonder why he chose this exact place on the side of Half Dome.
I think when you get there, it'll be fairly apparent that that's the least steep angle.
Yeah. Now, Peter, this is interesting. We were talking about this hiking up here. If these cables weren't here, the average person would have no way of getting up Half Dome at all, would they?
Well, it would have to be an average person taking a rock climbing lesson, because it would be a fifth-class rock climb requiring ropes, anchoring, all the technique.
And lots of times, and this is where Laura can come in as our ranger, when people get here to the base, and Ann, you were talking about this too, they stop, don't they?
Yeah. People turn around a lot right here. They take one look at it and say, this isn't for me.
What is it?
not a bad decision for a lot of folks.
Yeah.
either.
What is it, do you think, about it that so scares people?
I think it's kind of an unnatural act. You know, it's not something you can do with your own hands and feet. You need help. And if you get right to the base of there, you feel the granite. It's a little slippery. You've got some scroungy old gloves to hold on to the cable with, and who knows?
Yeah. But people do it every day, day in and day out.
Yep, absolutely. Hundreds of people do it every day.
And you've seen all kinds of people come up
All
here.
kinds of people come up here, from tiny little children to, I've seen a 95-year-old man come
Really?
cables, absolutely.
And what is it about it that you think so attracts people and brings them up here to do something as unnatural as this?
Well, you know, I think for a lot of people, this is their Mount Everest, I guess, is a way to put it, you know. This might be the most ambitious, largest thing they get to the top of in their entire life on their own 2 feet, and it's not an easy hike, absolutely. So I think that's a big draw for a lot of folks.
Well, I got to tell you, it's the most ambitious thing I've ever done and the most ambitious thing I will ever do.
Yeah.
This is exciting for me. Now look, they're kind of they kind of clump up down here. Is that because somebody's kind of slow in the front?
There's a whole interesting traffic pattern that develops, and you know, the cables are about the width of an escalator, so it's not a lot of room for moving up and down, and you get people like me lugging a big pack up there. It gets a little tricky, and you have the odd person that just gets gripped.
Wow, look,
You know,
there comes a guy. Look at this, Cameron, on the outside of the cable. Look at that.
Yep. We don't recommend that, but at busy times of the day, it's probably the most efficient way to get down.
Well, we're going to be staying inside the cable. You're going to go up with us, right?
Yeah, you bet.
And let's see, we got some people. Did you all just come down? Yeah. Well, tell us what it's going to be like.
Well, I'll tell you, you'll enjoy it, but your first reaction when you see this is, they let John Q. Public do this?
Yeah.
They make you wear a helmet if you ride a horse in the valley, and it's always amazing that, you know, I mean, it's great that you guys let people do that. It just shows you that not every part of life is completely controlled yet.
Yeah. Well,
this is my daughter Kelly.
Hi, how
She's
are you
17.
doing? Nice to meet you. Have you ever done anything? Look at this, Cameron, going up inside. Have you ever done anything like this before?
This is my third trip up here. I took my son up here last year, and I went up by myself a couple of years ago. So Kelly is 17 and wanted to get her up here.
You got any tips for us?
Don't look down.
Okay, here we are at the base of the cables. You've made it down.
Yes, I have.
Well, we're getting ready to go up. What's it like up there?
Well, if you're afraid of heights like I am, it's the scariest thing you'll ever do in your life.
Yeah, but look, you're smiling.
I'm crying on the inside.
Well, but y'all had fun, didn't you?
Sure did.
And look over here, we got guys picking up gloves over here. This is very interesting. Laura, tell us a little bit about the history of the glove pile down here at the bottom of the cable.
Well, people think they're doing us a favor by contributing to them, and really it's more of a mess, and the marmots and the squirrels get into them, and I encourage everyone to grab a pair and take them down to the valley and get them out of here.
You know, a lot of people forget to bring their gloves probably, don't they?
Well, they hear there's a pile up here, so they don't bring it.
Look at this guy going up. He's going up pretty fast.
He's not afraid.
All right, we're ready to go. And this is where we came from just a few minutes ago. Look how big that piece of granite is. And here's the view looking out at Yosemite. Here comes the guy right here.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey. This is amazing. You're heading down?
Absolutely heading down.
Well, what was it like up there?
It's the best place on earth.
Really?
Thanks to the National Park Service, that's right.
And here's your son?
Yeah, some good
10 and a half and he made it alive. Can
What'd
you
you
believe
say?
Some good air conditioning up there.
Yeah. There's your daughter up there.
There's a very nice crack in the top where you can sit and it's air conditioning.
Oh, okay. There's a crack in the top where there's some air
The
conditioning.
best possible use of our tax dollars right here. We should spend more money on the National Park Service.
A little political statement on the half on the side of Half Dome. You're up here with your dad?
Yeah, it's my father right here.
Who's holding out best?
He is, the kid is.
Hold on. It's a long way down. So let's have an kind of an evaluation of what this whole thing is like.
The trip?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great challenge. It's definitely beyond the mind's comfort zone and the body.
What do you mean the mind's comfort
Well,
zone?
the mind wants it to be easy, see? The mind's always saying, oh, no, and then you look up and go, oh. It gets me outside of what I'm about. And I've done this 4 times. It's my 4th time up here.
Really?
So it's a little easier now because my mind knows what to expect on the trail.
Do you look at this just purely as a challenge?
Yeah, it's something to do. You know. And I found it to be a good workout, so I do it every year. I bring friends up. These guys hadn't been up here before. I brought 3 new friends up to this year.
So Huell Howser.
Yeah.
There's 4, but there's another one down there.
You lost one of your friends?
Well, he didn't want to come up, I guess. I heard he was down footing with the ranger, but she's up here, so what are you going to do?
How do? You just going to go right on the outside?
Yeah, I have much more traction leaning back than I do if I'm like this. Here
Yeah.
I slide. Here I lean back. As long as you lean back.
Oh my gosh.
And he's trying to convince me to do the same thing. You're doing okay?
What?
And he's trying to convince me to do the same thing.
Okay, we've run into 2 guys from where?
Hollywood.
Fellas, you're a long way from Hollywood.
Sure.
Describe this experience. Well, why did you come up here in the first place?
It's because it's here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's here, and you look at it and you go, oh, got to do it.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's a lot of work, but fun.
Had the build-up exceeded what it's like, or
I don't think I had a lot of build
Yeah, I
up.
didn't have that much. I mean, we'd heard about it from other people, but
Not in
didn't
any great
expect this at
detail.
all.
So
Yeah.
didn't kind of know what to expect, and it's amazing. I mean, the whole like trail is amazing.
yeah.
All like 18, 20 miles of it, whatever it is.
So now when you go back to Hollywood, you're going to have some stories to tell.
Absolutely. No pictures, though. We didn't bring our
We
camera
didn't bring our
with us,
camera.
unlike you.
Yeah,
So-
this is a first for me doing an interview on the side of Half Dome, but we'll do anything to get a story.
We love that.
Here we are. Wave to Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Here's a guy celebrating his 70th birthday, hanging onto the cable of Half Dome. What's the deal?
Well, my dad did it on his 70th, so I'm up here doing it on my 70th.
So this is the family tradition.
Hopefully it's going to start, yes.
And how hard is it for you to get up here?
It's quite difficult, but
Yeah.
we're making it.
What's motivating you? What's keeping you heading up the cables here?
My kids.
Yeah. So the deal up here is you've got to negotiate when you pass each other, those coming up and those coming down, because there's really only room for one at a time. You've done this before.
This is my 4th time.
Your 4th time.
No,
My
3rd time. I'm
first
sorry.
time.
3rd time.
Your first time?
I'm supposed to be watching her.
Oh, good luck. Okay, another testimonial on what it's like to climb Half Dome. Give us a few words.
My stomach's still at the bottom. My arms I've left at the top. But other than that, I'm feeling great!
Hey, look at them out there, those crazy people out there. What is that area called out
We
there?
call that the visor.
The visor.
Kind of
It's-
overhangs a little bit, and I think most Half Dome hikers have a photo of them somewhere from right there.
Wow, is that safe out there?
Yeah, it's safe. I don't think that rock's going anywhere, but one never really knows.
It's so nice and windy up here, and look at the size of the top of Half Dome. This is a huge place.
Absolutely, it's incredibly large.
Now, people used to be able to camp up here overnight.
Yeah, they could stay overnight, and we don't let them do that anymore because of the environmental impact of that.
Yeah, well, we
it's
read
pretty
on the sign
dramatic.
there used to be a lot of trees up here, and
They
they've been cut down for firewood over the last 150 years.
Yep, I think there were a total of 5 trees, but I'm not positive on that. 8.
8 trees up here, and they're all gone
They're
now.
all gone.
This is where I get excited, Huell.
Whoa.
Can I take a picture of you?
Of me.
I'm going to have to live vicariously through you. There's no way I'm going out on that thing.
This is awesome.
No way.
This
Oh no, the camera's on.
Yeah. All right, he
Jingle
just
jangle
made it up
here.
the top. Tell us
Made
what
it.
it was like.
It's satisfaction. Is
Yeah.
what it is. You know, I got one word, God.
Yeah.
You know, this is
How about breathless?
This is beautiful. Besides breathless.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just lost 10 pounds. This is a great workout.
What made you come up here?
I've been coming up to Yosemite for a couple of years, most of the time in the wintertime.
Uh-huh.
And some friends come up here every year in the summer, and we've never done this. And all of us are getting older now, so this is kind of a test to see if we still have it.
Well, how do you go back home and explain this experience to anybody?
Well, all my relatives are around the country, so luckily I brought the digital camera.
Yeah.
We'll
But
put
you
it
know,
on
a
the
camera can't capture this, can it?
You're right. You're right. I like to write a little something down every time I
Yeah.
go someplace. I got a little book.
Yeah. And really, it's just the challenge, isn't it? Just to climb this place.
You're telling me, as my expression and sweat shows.
Yeah.
You got deserves a bocce ball. That's
Oh.
what I really came up here for.
Thank you.
What is this?
Cheers, bocce ball.
Uh-huh.
Good stuff.
Pineapple OJ. We came in prepared.
Well, I'll
Forgot
tell
the
you
mimosa.
what, now that we're up here, I hate to go back. I hate to leave.
How long you been up here?
Been up here a couple of hours.
Oh, so you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay, you've had your chance.
Yeah.
You want a bocce ball, Huell?
Oh, I'd love one.
We got one for you.
This is exciting. This is the most exciting thing I've ever done in my life. Just getting here was a lot of fun. Thank you all so much. I've still got my gloves on. Thank you, Ann. They're from
you're
Yosemite
welcome.
Guides, and boy, without them, we never would have made it off the valley floor. We've still got to go all the way back down, but we have had an experience, literally an experience of a lifetime. We will always remember this. Thank you all very much for getting us up here, and thank you for getting us back, because I'm sure you're not going to leave us up here, are you?
Well, you know.
But just getting here to this California icon, and it's a national, it's a worldwide icon.
It's
isn't
a
it?
worldwide icon for sure.
People come here literally from all over the world.
Absolutely. We see every country represented for the most part.
And do they all come, do you think, for the same reason?
I don't think they all come for the same reason. I think for some, this is the spirit of the Yosemite and they want to see it. I think for others, it's the challenge of the hike. I think other people are addicted to having the view and the adrenaline rush. I think there's lots of different reasons to do something like this. Lots of approaches.
Well, it all ends up here, though, literally on top of the world, here on Half Dome. We have had an absolutely wonderful 2 days. Goodbye, everybody. Wave goodbye.
Yosemite, O land of cliffs and waterfalls, of rock-bound purple lakes that calmly lie. Yosemite, though distant, we shall hear the call of wooded mountains reaching to the sky. Like cirrus old, you weave a spell that captures us, with birds and flowers and skies of sparkling blue. Yosemite, though fate may lead us far away, we'll count the moments lost we spend away from you.
Climbing up till I'm holding the clouds in my hand. The God of thunder on there to guide me. Climbing up till the world is below where I stand. The sun in heaven shall be beside me. What lies behind you? Climbing up, for my heart is away in that land. gonna climb you. Oh, you mountain. Climbing up till I'm holding the clouds in my hand. The God of thunder, are there to guide me. Climbing up till the world is below where I stand. The star in heaven shall be beside me. Climbing up to the land that I know must lie over that mountain wall of wonder. What lies behind you? Climbing up, for my heart is away in that land. Oh, happy country, my feet will find you. Mighty mountain, oh, you mountain, mighty mountain.